Amy said she's been thinking about playing tennis. Sometimes she drives in her garage and sees her old tennis trophies from when she was 8. And every once in a while she goes, I should play tennis again. And then she was walking by a tennis court and a ball hit her in the foot. And she said that was a sign from God to play tennis.
I love it.
I love that she's so open to that.
There's a nudge for action.
Yeah.
No, you said sign from God.
Yeah.
You literally did. So
Don't change your mind
there's no
now.
need to
No,
take it in.
I do
Don't
think
back off.
God was like, okay, let's do this. It's going to bring you joy. Let's go.
If you were, let's say, swimming in a swimming pool and there wasn't a tennis court nearby and a tennis ball hit you like in the head when you were like, I just wish I had a sign. Then I would go, that's a sign.
That'd be
But
crazy.
you were literally right next to it. It doesn't matter. I love that about you. I love it. I can't get enough of it. Let me talk to Sherry in South Carolina real quick. Hey, Sherry, welcome to the Bobby Bone Show. What do you want to say?
Oh, my God. Bobby, you answered my call. Oh, my God. I love you, Bobby. Lunchbox, you and Amy are great, too, but Bobby is so awesome. Okay, sorry. My sign from God, my dad passed about 5 years ago, and he used to go when I was having a bad day and pick wildflowers on the side of the road and give them to me to make my day better. And I got mad at God when he took my dad, and I was walking one day, and this little girl I'd never seen before, she walked up to me, and she handed me a bunch of these purple wildflowers that my dad used to bring me. And I knew right then that my dad was up there with God, and they were watching out for me.
Yeah, I could sign up for that
That's
one.
amazing.
Yeah, the tennis ball one I'm still struggling with.
Right.
That one right there.
Yeah.
That's one I'm like out of nowhere.
That is beautiful. I can get, yes, that one. I think there are different levels of signs. That's a 10. Mine's like a 2, a 1. It's fine. They can come in all
I agree.
shapes and sizes.
I'm not discounting you.
Okay.
I mean, I'm thinking.
But
that
one is special.
That one's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that story, Sherry. Thank you for sharing that with us. Hope you have an awesome day.
You too.
All right, bye-bye. And she also went from 100 to like 20 real quick.
Immediately.
Like just straight passion. Love you. Well, my dad died 5 years ago. It's like, wow, look at her. The ability to have all those emotions that quickly. Let's go over to Lisa in Nashville. Lisa, welcome to the Bobby Bone Show. What do you want to say?
I want to say that I guess my side, I can't top that, but my side was I was into my cell phone so bad. I was walking down the sidewalk, and all of a sudden I tripped, and I fell on my face. And if I wouldn't have tripped and fell, I would have fell right in front of a car and got hit. Because as soon as I raised up and realized what had happened and where I was, I immediately said, "Thank you, Jesus, that I did not get hit," because that was my sign from God right there. Is me tripping.
Yeah, what was the sign for? Like, did you say, show me a sign I'm supposed to live, or are you just thankful that it happened?
I'm thankful that I didn't get hit by the car.
Felt that for sure.
So yeah, it's a sign that she's
Supposed
like
to live?
live life to its fullest. Get off your phone, right?
I don't
know.
I don't want to do that. Let's do one more. Let's go over to Grace in Boston, who's on. Hey, Grace, we appreciate you calling. What's going on?
Hi, good morning. How are you?
We're doing pretty good. What do you got for us?
Good. I just wanted to tell my story that every night at around 6:45, I would have a cardinal come to me, and they say that cardinals are a sign from a loved one that has died. And so I took that as a sign as my grandmother coming to visit me, telling me that she is safe and health and she's well in heaven and coming to watch over us.
It would come every night?
Every night at 6:45, and I would take that as my sign. So I went ahead and had a tattoo of a cardinal put on my hand.
Amy is also a big cardinal believer, specifically that bird.
Yeah, Cardinals represent my mom and Blue Jays represent my dad. I had never had a Blue Jay at my feeder until right after my dad died. And he loved the color blue and he had blue eyes. I don't know. It just, for me, I was like, I've never seen a Blue Jay at my feeder. So voila, now my mom, she's been a Cardinal for years, and now here my dad is. And sometimes they come to my feeder together. And that's awesome because they
they got back together after all these years.
Wow.
Yeah, my parents split up when I was 9, so it's really cool to see them at the feeder together.
Boy.
They have a romantic?
Oh, man.
I don't know.
She doesn't look both.
Little bird on bird?
She doesn't watch that.
A little bird on bird crying. Thank you for that, Grace. Here's my final verdict. If it makes you feel good, I don't care.
Even after the cardinal being there every night at the same time?
Yeah, I'm saying I don't care. You can. I want you to believe it.
That's
it's
pretty
amazing.
awesome
That's
that it would come at the
amazing.
same time.
But yeah, but Friends came on at the same time too, right? I mean, there's a reason.
Somebody
they're
played
hungry.
that.
You eat dinner at the same time. I mean,
And also,
we get in our little habits, you know?
yeah.
Okay.
I think if it makes you feel better and it makes you it creates some sort of environment where you're a better person, I love it. Believe it. I wish I could. I'm
Comfort.
jealous of people that can be comforted by
it's
things like
comfort.
this.
Yes, and also there are people that every time I post that my mom's a red cardinal, they say, you know, the red cardinals are males and the brown ones are females. Yes, I'm aware of
Well,
that.
angels don't have wieners or
right.
vaginas.
Yes.
So
I'm also literally saying that my mom is a bird, so I can I'm not worried about the sex of the bird. It's because I don't really think my mom is flying around. I see it as a sign of comfort. My mom, my dad.
I'm jealous
When
that you
I
can do
need
that.
to see it, they happen to fly by.
yeah, I wonder if it'll fly by all the time, but you don't need to see it. But when you do decide to, it's like when you buy a car, you're like all of a sudden you see all the cars on the road that are like
Oh,
your
yeah.
car.
Yeah.
You ever
well,
think that?
they're coming straight to my feeder.
Yeah, I felt that. All right. I love it. Thanks
And
for
it's
all the
comfort.
calls. I know. I just wish I wasn't so cynical.
Well, one day.
No days. I'm wired.
What? We evolve.
Nah, not me. All right, let's go. News.
Bobby's Big
Stories.
Multivitamins. You take them?
Yeah. Yes. Not daily, but I try.
Experts say if you take a daily multivitamin, you're wasting your money.
Great. Well,
But if it gives you peace of mind, like your birds,
Oh, wow.
do it.
hey, I'm already winning because I don't do it daily.
If they give you a peace of mind, go with it, but do the cheap version because it doesn't matter. A review of 84 studies, not 84 people, 84 different studies, found no convincing evidence that multivitamins have any benefit for anyone that's not pregnant. If you are pregnant, they absolutely do help. But scientists say you'll just get more bang for your buck if you just kind of eat healthy. That a multivitamin doesn't really do that much.
Huh.
I heard that we should all take prenatal vitamins.
Like always?
Yeah, even if you're not pregnant, because of the stuff that's packed in there for the mom and the baby.
Well, at
Even
the same vein, I
guys?
put stirrups on the bottom of my bed for the same reason, just because I feel comfortable on feeder in them.
Really?
Yeah, just no. I mean, that's what I heard. I like to do all the pregnancy stuff, even if I'm not. What?
Shut up.
Okay.
I just
imagine.
heard.
I would imagine that is just a really good vitamin type thing
Exactly.
for your body anyway, and they just market that toward prenatal. The same thing with like Midol. Like you can take Midol as a dude. It's good stuff, baby.
We don't get
Yeah.
periods, though.
It's not about that. They've just kind of.
It's a pain reliever and it's caffeinated.
Oh.
It's just marketed
Got
kind
it.
of toward that. You know what I'm saying? I'm on it right now.
Good for you.
I'm on it. Like it's something to be on. Okay, ever wondered what a suite costs at a ball game?
Yes, I've always wondered
Oh.
that.
Studies found the average price of renting out a suite at a baseball stadium, Major League Baseball, is about $6,000 per game. And that doesn't include the extra alcohol or the dessert cart.
man.
The Yankees are first when it comes to price, $15,000 to rent a stadium suite for the game. And they're not always all full. Sometimes they just leave them empty if nobody buys them.
Yeah.
That's from Bleacher Report. Have you ever wondered how much a suite costs?
Nope,
Okay, moving on.
never.
The Polish woman who claimed to be Madeleine McCann,
Yes.
or thought she might be, did get her DNA test results, and
And?
they were negative.
Not her.
A Polish woman who believes she was the missing British girl, Madeleine McCann, is not the same person. So she's been claiming on Instagram that she might be. And so she was like, yep, took the test. They say she's 100% not.
I was kind of hoping she was.
Me too.
Little closure.
Yeah. And selfishly, we wanted our own closure, but the family's really dealing with it.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's from the New York Post. A Florida sheriff addresses the possibility of a serial killer after 3 teens were shot in the same area. This is also from the New York Post. 3 Florida teens have been shot in the same area near Orlando. A 16-year-old girl who's in critical condition and 2 others who were found dead. But police are now having to address the possibility of a serial killer. Now, they're saying no, but it's the first time they've even addressed that it could be the deal here. The sheriff says this is far from the truth. We have the facts. We know what's going on. Do not speculate on social media because that's what's happening. Everybody's like, well, there have been 3. This is some sort of issue, but it's gotten so big that it's snowballed up that the cops are now having to talk about it publicly. They say they can't release the information about the heinous crimes, but do not believe the misinformation. They do not believe it is a serial killer.
Okay.
So they did talk about the possibility of it, which gets you to click the link, and then once you get in there, they say there's no possibility of
They
it.
got us.
They got us with that clickbait, but I read it already. I clickbaited you into it too. That's from the New York Post. There is a coherent radio signal from an alien planet
Saw that.
that is
Here we
hinting
go.
possibility of life outside of Earth. Astronomers are one step closer to learning whether or not there's life beyond Earth, following the discovery of an exoplanet that's able to emit a coherent radio signal. It's the Jobby Jones show.
They playing country music?
They play Runtry. Everything's a little off. It's like a parallel universe where things are a little off. I'm Jobby Jones.
Rook Rome's is playing right now.
A magnetic field on a planet is the first sign it's capable of being habitable, as it prevents radiation. On Earth, our magnetic field extends from the molten iron in the planet's core out into space, and it protects life from radiation that comes from cosmic areas. So it's protect. We have a barrier.
Yeah.
They have now said that whatever this is from also has that same kind of barrier. That's crazy.
That's
there's
pretty
something.
crazy.
We live in one solar system. There are a billion solar systems. More than that.
How do you know that?
Yeah, how do you know
There's
that?
there's an infinite, because they can't see infinite, but you can see as far, and it's as full as you could possibly be, and it doesn't just stop because you can't see anymore.
Yeah, so you assume there's more out there.
You don't assume, you base it on every time we've been able to extend and see farther.
There's more.
There's more. So if that happens 4, 5, 6 times,
Dang.
you don't just go, well, it's got to end right now, even though the last 6 times have proven to be there. So my point is, you can't really say nothing is there when you can't see it at all, or you can't communicate it with. You can go, well, I've not seen anything, so my short-sighted knowledge would be if I can't see it, it must not exist. But then you couldn't say that about religion.
Yeah, any faith.
You can't,
Yeah.
right? You can't.
The Spanish explorers, they wouldn't. I mean, if they didn't think there was more beyond the ocean.
And I'm more of a hollow earth guy now. I think aliens come from the water.
Oh,
Right,
great.
Because we never see them coming down, we see them coming up out of the water. That's what I think. We can't see the bottom of the water.
That's crazy.
Right.
We don't even know what's in the ocean. Just a little something I'll throw out there. I didn't make it up, but I don't even really believe it, but I might. I'm not going to say no to it. The latest TikTok trend involves rubbing pickles all over your face.
Ooh,
For what?
Lunchbox, try it.
Well, you've seen cucumber slices, right?
Yeah.
And what does that do?
Well, it's
Looks stupid. That's right. And
no. I think it's supposed to be from the fridge, so it's cooling.
yeah, it's not really about the cucumber. It's about
Right,
the
the
coldness.
cool.
Yeah. So experts say that there is, in fact, evidence that the acidity of pickle juice can help treat acne, tone skin, and even be used as a makeup remover. The doctor who talked about this even went so far as to say some people might be better off using pickles than less irritating traditional skincare products. They also say put pee on your face? Mm-hmm. For the same reason, but pickles not pee, so that's better. Just because it's not pee.
Yeah, I think I'd do pickles.
Yeah, that's from the Daily Mail. What do you think?
Disgusting.
Pickles?
Yeah. Ugh. I do not like pickles. And
Pickles
I
or pee?
don't-
Pick.
Pickles.
Pee.
Oh, no way.
My newest song, Pickles or Pee.
Pee all day long.
And then finally, a survey asked people what keeps them up at night.
Oh.
The top answers are, I'll give you the top 5. Number 5, work worries. Anybody stay up for that?
No,
Nah, not really.
I think mine it's not worries. Mine is constant, just being consumed with what's going to happen the next day. Oh, what if I do this? What if I do that? I also don't want to oversleep, but mine's not worries. I'm just consumed by it.
We also have a lot on your shoulders. Like,
So do we.
Not really.
Different.
we have a
things,
different
work-wise.
type of thing, but
Yeah.
look at especially when you show up to work and you look around the room and you see all of us, you're like, okay, gotta.
Got to carry this thing. Yeah.
No,
Oh.
no, you don't have to carry it alone.
Wow.
We're here with you, but like
Yeah.
you are it's the Bobby Bone Show, so
Sure.
you're responsible for our jobs.
Our
Oh,
lives.
that is
Our lives.
definitely an issue.
That's what I'm
in
saying.
my brain now. It's like, if I just run away, all you guys are. I don't know what you're gonna do.
We'll probably sit and cry for a little bit.
Do you see these 2 fingers? That's the deuce I'm chunking. And if I did that, that might be difficult for all of us. Number 4, you're too cold. Yeah, I don't get too cold at night. I just add more covers. I like being cold. Then throw a cover on. Number 3, a blocked nose.
That's probably me.
Oh, yeah.
All the time.
So we have physical and mental. What's interesting about this? Number 2, general stress. Well, that's like when I say grab bag is one of my food groups. That's
just
like cereal, smoothies, and grab bag.
Anything.
Yeah. And then number 1 is being too hot. And I can totally be down with that.
I'm with
I
that.
hate being too hot. You can't really fix that. Too cold, you can fix. Add another quilt. Put on a comforter. Too hot, I can
Fan?
only get so naked.
That's true. Air conditioner.
Yeah.
Turn that on.
Damn.
Yeah, but if you're too hot, you probably already have.
Oh.
I'd assume. There you go. That's from SWNS Digital. That's your news.
Those were Bobby's Big
Stories.
All right. We have an open letter from someone anonymous here on the show, and they want me to read it next. It's an open letter to address something that's happening internally.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
They wanted to remain anonymous.
Eddie.
Oh.
Well, but when you read it, will it really be
Yeah, it's
anonymous?
gonna, it's
I don't
gonna
know.
Be, it's
I
not
don't
going to be
know.
anonymous.
We'll read the open letter next. This is an open letter. It's an anonymous open letter from someone here on the show who asked me not to reveal who they are. But they would appreciate if I would read this and also get feedback from the room. So whomever you are, I appreciate you reaching out. I'm making sure to make eye contact with everybody so no one knows that I'm spending any specific time more with them than anybody else, okay?
You're doing that very well.
Thank you very much. Here's the letter. It starts. Dear Bobby, do we need a Bobby Bones Show studio dress code rule to ban sweatpants for the guys? Did anyone notice how Lunchbox wore the same baggy sweatpants from the 2000s for 2 days in a row? Now, it's one thing when it's just us in the studio, but another thing when we have guests. Not to mention there's a visual aspect of our show. Even Eddie wore sweatpants for his updated photo with Tim McGraw. I don't think he ever posted it because we roasted him for it. There's no effort from these guys when it comes to being professional. The guys seem to take advantage of the fact that there is no dress code. I'm not suggesting we wear suits and ties or even slacks, but wearing normal adult clothes is not a bad idea. Can we take a vote to ban sweatpants for the guys so we can present ourselves like semi-professionals? Or am I the only one that notices? Also, sometimes in the sweatpants, you can see things you don't want to see. Signed, Anonymous Bobby Bones Show member. So that's the open letter I have right here.
Who was that?
I'm
Who
not
was
going to
that?
say who
No,
it
no,
was.
no, no. Stand up.
Yeah.
Whoever
I feel
you
like-
are.
No, it's got to be a guy because it's.
It doesn't have to be a
speaking.
guy.
Well, then,
You think it has to be a guy?
yeah, because can
How do we know it's not you?
Because it doesn't say anything about banning anything for the girls. It just says, can we?
But we,
as
the
we as a
studio,
team.
But don't you think the girls want the sweatpants banned more than the guys would?
I don't know. At first, I was thinking it was Ray, but then he wears sweatpants
All the time.
So is it Mike D?
But what's
It's a
weird
great
about
guess.
the Ray one, though, is he wears sweatpants all the time, but
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
didn't say him in the letter.
Right.
Okay, so Amy says Ray, then Amy says Mike D. You guys want to think it's Mike D?
I say Mike D.
Prove that. Anybody think it is? We'll try to prove it.
Hold on.
Mike D.
Is this one of those weird things where it's you?
Ooh, I thought about that.
You can't say you thought about everything, Eddie.
Hey.
Eddie's saying yes to
Hey,
everything. He's like,
I
yeah,
thought
it's
about
Ray.
that. Hey.
Yeah, it's Mike D. Yeah, it's Bobby.
So you think, yeah.
Anybody
yeah.
you name, you're gonna
the
say
deal isn't who is it. We can play with that if we want, but
Okay,
it's
it's really
cares?
about the vote. So revoting?
No, we're not voting. That's the stupidest rule ever.
So
We're
you
sticking
vote-
with the
you vote
sweatpants.
no.
I
I
did.
mean, I don't even understand why this is an issue.
I did notice Lunchbox's sweatpants for a couple. They were very.
Maybe the rule just should be if there's somebody in here, you can't dress like a goofball.
Here's the thing: they don't see me.
But it doesn't
They don't
matter.
see my- they don't-
you
they-
could say that about not wearing any pants at all. I'm
No, no.
naked. I'm
But you-
free
you-
swinging. They can't see it.
No.
True.
You
but
wear
that's-
sweats all the time.
I
and-
haven't worn sweats in forever.
Or what? Oh, hey, those jumpsuits. They're the same thing.
It's a.
No, they're
it's
not.
actually a well put together like tracksuit situation.
Yeah. Well,
mine is
It's
a tracksuit,
style.
too.
Why are you so defensive? Look,
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
let's go around the room
tracksuit.
here.
Okay.
I would like to amend this letter and say it's fine. You wear whatever you want.
Thank
but
you.
If there are people coming in, we should probably. It's like you clean your house when someone comes over.
I don't.
You should probably look somewhat presentable. So when people are here, do we ban sweats? That's the question. You can be no, I don't care. I mean, I do care, but and there are times where it is embarrassing, but I'm not stepped in that way. Because it is something. When Eddie got up with Tim McGraw and was wearing crappy gray sweats.
For my own picture.
Yes, but
You know, for
Yeah.
my own. And I did not post that because I was embarrassed or you guys brought it up. I didn't post it because it wasn't for the internet. It was for my house.
okay, you took a picture with Tim McGraw,
For your
not for the
house?
internet.
For my office.
You're lying.
That's the 100% truth.
Yeah, whatever. Your office shuts. All right, here we go. Ray, ban sweats for when guests are. We have executives that come here from New York.
Yeah, but you never know
And-
when they're going to come.
But if
That's
we're
fine.
told they're coming,
okay.
we have executives that come in, and you guys don't even put on normal clothes. And
Yeah.
this isn't a normal job.
More and more, I'm thinking it's you writing this letter.
Yeah, you're selling this hard.
You didn't
No,
know how to tell
you say
us.
it's Mike D, so stay with Mike D if that's what you think.
Okay, no, I'm shifting a little bit.
Ray, do you vote on we can't wear? Because some of those sweats too, you can't see your ding dongs a little bit. You can. You honestly can.
Not really.
It's you.
No. You know what? It ain't me. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
I promise you, it ain't me. I'll
You
say that.
promise?
It's not me.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
But a little bit, you see a turtle head sometimes when you guys are wearing sweats.
Not mine.
Stop.
No, I'm saying, and that's
I'm not
not,
even
really
saying anything.
appropriate.
Okay.
Ray, sweats only for when there aren't people coming in. Yes or no?
Yes, ban sweats. I wear joggers.
Wait, hold on. Then we got to define what
right.
sweats are.
Exactly.
That's fine though. Let me see your. Let me see. What's a jogger?
Well, I mean, if I stand up, I'm gonna show the camera something else.
What?
Okay, joggers are a little bit more put together.
So no sweatpants, literal sweatpants.
Like a really
Yeah, but-
baggy.
What are joggers?
Yeah, I agree. No
They're like-
sweatpants.
No, hold
They're
on.
more fitted
See, we don't know what
and
that.
like.
And then also, if we're at it, why not ban the midriff, Amy?
It wasn't right.
Jerry.
It was you, Amy.
Got it.
Let's
It
not
was
dress
you.
like you and
Put
me.
it on the board. Yes.
I feel as though I dress like appropriate for if anybody were to come in.
No,
and
no normal office can you show the midriff.
I was.
Well, it's not a normal
I don't
office.
think I'm.
But, exactly.
No, I have high-waisted.
No bikinis, Amy.
I don't wear. Okay.
That'd be okay.
Let's back up.
Okay, go ahead.
I wear high-waisted jeans and certain tops. Like if I'm walking or doing things, I don't know, but I'm not. It's not just showing my midriff if I'm standing.
Okay, sure.
It's like it's
Someone's defensive now.
it's fashion.
Okay, look.
I don't know. Okay, fine.
What needs to be addressed or changed? Let's not vote yet
Well,
then.
I'm open to feedback on what I need to
No,
change.
we're not talking about you. We're talking about this letter.
Okay.
That was great, Ray. Busted.
Amy, what do you think? Should we make...
I'm scared to talk now.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They come at you so you stay away from...
Right. Mm-hmm.
Think about that.
Ugh.
Was he attacking to be
Yeah,
defensive?
whoever wrote this letter, see what you've done?
Amy, what do you think about this?
I mean, I just think that we all should hold each other to a little bit higher dress code for guests and executives. So if sweatpants on a day we don't have a guest, fine. If we know on the calendar that Tim McGraw's coming in, then put in a little more effort.
I agree. It's just an effort thing in general. It's effort, energy. You bring effort and energy to life, you'll kill it.
Right. And what does your friend say, Dion?
Mr. Sanders, I call him Coach Prime.
Right.
He says,
If you look
dress
good,
good. Yeah, you look good, you feel good, you feel good.
You play
good. You play good, they pay good.
That's
yeah,
right.
that's good.
And Lunchbox keeps going, why don't I get picked to do national things?
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay.
If you don't look good,
Well, you
You
guys,
don't get paid
in
good.
your opinion, I don't look good. We all
but
have
also
our,
the executives,
no.
their opinion
But
too.
we have our own sense of style. That's the great thing about fashion. Everybody has their own fashion. So
No, my
when you
point
wear
is-
something,
my
I can say
point
it looks
is
like crap.
My point is about the bosses in general. They don't want to hire you for things because they don't. And you're like, I wish they would hire me for
But
things.
that's their decision.
Yes, but then you keep going, I wish they would
Right,
hire
I
me.
do, but hey, they don't like my fashion. That's cool. One boss will come along and like my fashion, and boom, there we go. I'm off and running.
Okay, so to counter this point from Lunchbox is we see him get dressed up for iHeart Festival in Vegas or iHeart Country in Austin. Like, he gets really put together. Like, he even adds bracelets.
I know.
Yeah.
Mr. Bracelet himself over
and
there.
rings. I think he had a ring.
No,
too, with
Bracelets
them.
and rings.
I tried
Yep.
the bracelet, but it didn't look right.
I forgot about Mr. Bracelet.
No, that was Ryan. He told me to wear a
Dang.
bracelet, put it on. I said,
He
that
did.
ain't
But
me.
it's like he gets a haircut. We know he's capable. So, but if this is his defense, why doesn't he just show up to iHeart Country looking like in sweats, all disheveled?
That's
Because
fashion.
That's once a year. That's it.
That's
once
why
a year.
Vegas is 2 days.
Okay,
so 1, 2,
so that's like three
Three.
times a year.
But he keeps going up. That's once. That's
Well, that's what I'm
twice.
saying.
Four.
I don't get dressed up in my normal life ever.
Scuba
So-
Steve, what do you think about this letter?
I guess I was perturbed that they put all guys in it because when guests come in, I dress up really nice, the button up and jeans and everything. But I think that, yes, to your point, Bobby, we should dress up.
I don't think
Lunchbox-
dress up's the word. I think it's not look like.
presentable. Like he comes
Yeah.
in looking like a Boston mob
Effort.
boss from the '90s with these baggy pants, and it just looks awful.
A collector.
Okay,
Yeah,
here's what I'm going to suggest. And then if a rule needs to be implemented at some point, it will be. But when we do have somebody coming in, let's suggest that you just wear pants.
Boom. That's perfect.
No, like
No,
the
these are
button. The button or that don't.
These are
Like buttons
These
with a
are pants.
zipper.
You mean-
Buttons in
Yeah.
a zipper.
You
Yeah.
mean like an
like an actual pair of pants.
Oh,
denim?
like khakis.
Yeah, just
I'm
adult
not
pants.
going to ever wear khakis. In here.
Dockers.
Adult pants. I don't care what it means.
I don't understand how you don't think these are adult pants.
I don't even know what you're wearing today. Let me see.
Yeah, these are just normal. These are normal joggers.
Let me see.
Here, go walk over. Go walk on the stage. Walk on the stage.
Walk on the stage.
Joggers. They're not joggers.
Like I'm a basketball player.
You know, I'm going to say a couple things. One, there was a guy I used to really like named MC Hammer.
Thank you.
Back in the day.
There's nothing wrong with these.
Oh.
MC Hammer had huge hammer pants like 1992.
People wear these on the red carpet. At
They- I can guarantee you that's never been worn on the the red carpet.
Oh, I see. Like Billie Eilish, she'd wear that.
Thank you.
Maybe with like some.
I'm Billie Eilish.
Okay, you could wear those if you had on some stylish sneakers or something.
can't complaining about my shoes. Like, these are shoes.
Listen, I think what you're wearing is okay. I've seen way worse. But if a guest is coming in, we just need to turn it up 2 notches, guys.
He is matching, though, Bones.
Well, it's the same shirt he wears every day. It's like a clock hits, whatever time the clock's broken on, it hits twice anyway.
I don't understand. Guests don't dress up for us.
Yes, they do.
No, they wear a t-shirt and jeans.
But they wear pants.
Oh, God, this is pants.
That's not pants.
Okay.
When do you think you bought those?
What are these called?
When do you think you bought those? What year?
Ooh.
Get back on the stage. I want to see more.
Are the stripes on the?
It's not just about him though. Eddie, what are you wearing?
No, he's the example.
Eddie, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing sweatpants.
Okay. Oh my God.
Ironically, I don't understand. But these are cool. These are cool, man. I got these for Christmas.
I mean, that's
bought these
funny.
on soccer.com
Okay.
for $10.
Go sit down.
Okay.
I mean, the odds of us wearing sweatpants today, dude.
I mean,
No, not the odds are that you were going to because you do it every day.
No.
Here's what I'm going to ask. Just please dress a little nicer when we have guests come in. That's it. That's all. It's just an ask. There's no rule yet. And if it gets to be pretty bad, we'll have to make some changes.
Okay, that's your argument. Now we can vote.
There's no voting. I'm just going to suggest.
Oh, so you wrote the letter.
You wrote the letter, guys.
I did not write the letter.
You wrote the
Are
letter.
you suggesting, or it is now?
Or he told Mike D to write the letter so he could read it.
I didn't tell anybody to write the letter. I have nothing to do with the letter, except I read it.
I don't believe that.
So, is it a suggestion or a rule?
It's a suggestion that please wear pants, like adult pants, the button. Or
and have a zipper
when a guest comes in.
Or okay, so what
I'm gonna
happens
find if there's
a
any
guest
sweats with zippers.
comes
I'm gonna cheat this rule.
He gets sweatpants with buttons and zipper.
You know what I mean? There's no just wear pants. What?
So, well, we typically have punishments for everything. So
Right now it's just a suggestion. There's no rule.
Oh, you know what?
Amy really wants a punishment with this.
I have tearaway pants that have buttons down the side. That is legit.
They have a zipper?
No, you just said buttons.
And zipper.
What if my zipper is buttons? Because there are
Anyway,
pants where you
we're
just
done.
button them.
We're done. We spent too much time
Wait,
on
you
this.
said we were going to vote.
No, I also said 5 times we're not voting.
Oh, so.
And it's just a suggestion.
Eddie, who wrote the letter?
Bobby wrote the letter.
Bobby wrote the letter.
I did not write the
He
letter.
wrote the letter.
I promise you, NLR, I did not write the letter.
Oh, NLR. Okay. He didn't write it.
I did not write the letter. And
Like
I had
physically,
nothing, and I had-
physically he didn't write it.
No.
Physically, he didn't write it. He typed it.
Okay, guys.
He typed the letter.
Listen, this is who you're trying
These
to.
two little turtle head showers here
Yes.
are the ones wanting to keep their.
Yeah. The way they're acting right now, they're acting like
Because we're the one wearing sweatpants.
You're acting like how you dress. Idiotic.
I mean, this come from midriff over here.
Right. Actually, my
Actually,
shirt
looks
is
pretty
tucked
good.
in today.
Yeah, don't.
Tucked in.
They're all they're
I
doing is
know
deflecting.
that I
They're
am-
deflect. No, don't. They're
Don't worry.
deflecting.
Every day
Right.
you bring your outfit,
They're
I'm gonna start taking
deflecting.
pictures,
They're
and I'm
deflecting.
gonna get a collection. And when
Okay.
you have inappropriate outfits,
They're
I'm sending a
deflecting.
letter.
I don't think I dress inappropriately.
You
at
don't.
all
They're deflecting. Stop
whatsoever.
defending yourself. They're
Okay.
deflecting.
Wow.
Okay.
So wait.
We're
If I
done
wear a
with this.
shirt showing my midriff, that's okay.
No, please.
Is that okay?
Say
Yeah,
no, Bobby.
and wear bracelets too.
Say no.
Yeah,
No,
do the
if
bracelets.
I wear a
Wear
shirt,
the bracelets from the
I'm gonna
festival.
start wearing my shirts like this,
Yes.
and that's okay.
She doesn't
That's
wear a
okay.
shirt like that.
Not what
Oh,
I
it
do.
is. Yes, she does. And does she? Does she wear shirts like
Don't
this?
drag me into this.
Oh, you know she does.
Okay.
That's it. We're gonna play those games. We'll do it.
We will.
I'll get an
Okay.
extra small, and I'll wear it.
Hold on. Morgan, do you want to say anything about all this?
Yeah.
Well, I would just say we got so much crap talked on us for dressing up that you guys deserve this right now.
Yeah, they
Okay.
hated on you guys for dressing nice for when
Yeah.
artists come in.
You
they're-
guys deserve
Yeah.
everything
They're trying
that's
to hook up.
happening.
So Ray,
Nobody-
we're gonna
Yo.
go. We're gonna jump out of this because we're running late. But that's how it ends. The suggestion is, don't wear sweats, wear a button and zipper when guests come in. That's it. And we'll see how it goes after the
All
suggestion.
right.
Thank you. Back in a minute. want to go talk to Tom, who lives in Florida. Hey, Tom, somebody, a member of this radio show body of people, sent an open letter saying, hey, some of these dudes got to step up, just at least dressing like they're 12 and not 8. They're not asking for a big upgrade. By the way, it's not me. I've said it. I promise you it's not me. So, Tom, what do you want to say about this?
Well, it goes back to your personal perception of yourself. You know, if you are happy with just coming to work at sweats and stuff like that, and that's it. I mean, another thing too is, what's Eddie 2.0 going to look like? What is Lunchbox 2.0 going to look like? Because when Bobby retires,
or quits, or just leaves the show.
What's your next path?
Yeah. Let's say I leave. Let's say I leave at the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
What's up? What are you going to do?
Cool, man. I'll do this. Someone will hire me. Not worried about it. You guys stress about things that aren't in the forefront.
You? Okay, he's just using words again. He does that thing where he just tries to find words.
Yeah. This could be in the forefront.
Yeah, I mean, I got a couple projects I kind of want to follow. So, I mean, I'll go back to the drawing board, in my joggers.
Yeah, and that's the thing. This is how I've dressed my whole life. So, I mean, I'm not really worried about it. Like,
Sure.
this is how I've dressed since I was in elementary school.
Amen. Amen to that point. Now, what I would say is, the only thing I want to say, and then I'll move on quickly, is that off air and on air, you're constantly upset about them not giving you bigger jobs, them not giving you jobs with more responsibility, more front-facing, more doing national. Yet you don't give them a reason to feel confident that you would show up and do that job like an adult.
Well, you shouldn't judge someone by how they dress. You should judge them by their abilities. That's just really the truth of it.
No, it's not.
That's the problem in the world. If you're judging how people dress,
it's a full culture of how do you dress, how do you act, what do you smell like, how do you react with people. It's 17 layers deep. But if they're going to put you on camera for something, if I went and auditioned for any TV job and I showed up in a pair of really tight high shorts and a tank top, they'd be like, what's wrong with this dude? And if that's what I wanted to present, all good, but I ain't getting a job. Then I can't be upset when I don't get the job.
Yes, but if I was going to try out for something on TV, you dress differently. You don't dress nice every day, so what is the difference?
I do dress somewhat normal. Like I have on jeans and a nice, what is this called?
That's
a jacket?
Is that a pullover?
Yeah, some deal here.
I'll tell you what, though. When I get dressed up, everyone's like, oh, where are you going? A job interview? I'm like, what? I can't just get dressed up? Like,
it's like once a year, dude.
I know. It's pretty rare.
Okay, moving on. I do want to do an update real quick from Amy. Now, we talked about, I don't know, sometimes you say it's your friend, and I'm
It is my friend.
I'm a little
100%.
suspicious.
No.
But okay. Quickly
No.
reset the story.
Okay, quickly. When I told y'all the story, they'd been dating for 8 weeks. So they had 8 weekends where they were hanging out, except for on the weekends, he would always go home to visit his mom.
Oh, and we said, is that a red flag?
I remember this.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? What'd you say about it, Eddie?
Got to think back.
Because me too. I have to think, I probably was like, if he's going home to see his mom every weekend, that's a bit much. It ain't red, it's probably pink.
I remember thinking his mom wasn't that far away, right? Was it like less than an hour away?
Not far.
And then also, why couldn't she go with him?
Yeah.
She was never invited.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't really remember my take on
I don't
this.
either, but that's how I feel now. What happened?
Well, update. So she even heard the segment. She was like, okay, I'm going to keep dating him. I don't see a reason why not to. And, well, here we are all the weeks later. He still keeps leaving every weekend. So finally she just says something. And this was like Monday.
Okay.
When he got back. And he's like, okay, yeah. He's like, I can't do this anymore. When I started dating you, it wasn't that serious. I also met another girl at the same time, started dating her, but we were not, nobody was serious. No. He's like, but then we both started to get serious and I got in over my head. So now here's my predicament. Here's what's going on. And so she just broke up with him.
But what's going on? You never told us.
He's got a girl.
He's got a girl.
Yeah. So every weekend though, he wasn't seeing his mom. He was going to see a girl.
Yes.
Nailed it,
man.
Yep.
That's a dirty dog.
Yeah.
That's a dirty dog.
Well, but in the beginning, I would think it would be okay. But the fact that you're going to say you're seeing your mom.
Well, if you lie about it even twice, really once, but.
You can just say, I got to go. I'm going to this town or I'm going home or whatever.
So that's what's up. She got him. Now she dumped him. And now he's got to go back to that girl who's probably going to hear this and then go, wait, you said every weekdays you were with your mom.
Oh gosh, I don't. She said he doesn't listen. I hope he doesn't hear this.
That's what he would tell the other one. Monday through Friday, got to be with my mom.
Oh gosh,
that's just a lot to keep up with.
That really is.
Aside from being dishonest about it. It's a lot to have to keep. Who'd you tell what story to?
And then to use your mom as the excuse, like
Well,
that's next level.
I think he really was seeing his mom.
Uh-huh.
Like that's
just
where
to make
he's
sure he
from.
wasn't lying. He would drive
Right.
by. Hey, mom.
Because she says he's a good guy. Like she knows that his intention was not to do this, but it just sort of happened at the same time, and then he got in over his head.
She's being too forgiving here. You don't just
Well-
accidentally get in over your head on this.
Well, thank goodness she, I hope, really stays broken up with him. I don't know. She still seemed into
He did
him.
admit it though.
Yeah, he did. Props to that.
He did. He said.
But if he can lie here,
he goes, this
he can
is
lie there.
exhausting.
So they're done.
Done.
For now.
Red flag update. I really feel like that was y'all were saying that there's something suspicious happening, and
Yeah.
so I was giving you the update because I feel as though y'all were right.
I think I was like, either he's way too attached to his mom or something funny's going on. And either way, you got to be aware. Because that being way too attached to your mom can be a thing too.
Sure, that's a problem.
Because I wonder if he's like, I need to breastfeed. I have to get back.
Every Saturday, I breastfeed.
Every Saturday, I need to go breastfeed.
He's in his 30s.
Whatever, it's weird. Okay, thank you, Amy, for the red flag update. You guys can call us if you want, 877-77-BOBBY.